Oh well, if that ain't just fancy as shit.
I know, right?
Yeah.
Took me a brisk 2 minutes to make this one. It's great because I do keep up my emails and everything, and the hardest thing to stalk is my throne because I have no idea what the hell I want personally. I know what other people want, but I look at my shoes and I'm like, oh, they haven't decayed into atoms. I don't do that. But like when I'm doing like anything with like professional thing like on my channel or anything like that, I could pay the $40 for a couple streaming sets, which I have done. You know, the custom built like Nerd or Die or something like that.
Yeah.
I've done that a couple of times. And when I've done that a couple of times, what's ended up happening is that it'll randomly seize, or it'll stop, or you ever have the GIF it's supposed to load forever just stop?
Yep.
That's weird. So I took the same thing, and I don't know. I just looked around. I was like, this pixel art, please. And there's 1,000 pics of websites I go to. I go to one of them and I go, thank you. I can't read your name. I don't know Japanese.
Looks like a fancy college in the off season.
I do this. I do this. I place it down. I open up a text thing. I type in a name. Bada bing. $40 will turn into eggs.
God, that's me old Jim Gaffigan bit with all the old comedy specials. Comedy Central started uploading to their YouTube. Watching Jim Gaffigan's like '90s Comedy Central presents when he still had hair to a degree. He was talking about no matter where you travel to, you got to act like you're from there, so the cabbies don't rip you off. He's like, yeah, good to be back home here in Tokyo. Hey, driver, I need you to take me to my old stomping grounds, which is unfold a piece of paper. The address appears to be the pound symbol. Yeah, last time I was in Japan, I had an encounter with a spicy Japanese pizza demon. Are you familiar with the hot pepperoni?
Oh my god. I'm gonna tell that to Gaijin and then just like record the sound of him deflating.
Just watch him wither on the vine.
You gotta let your YouTubers turn follow so they can grow back in the spring stronger.
You know what a pirate's favorite letter is?
What's that?
You'd think it'd be R,
Mm-hmm.
but you'd be wrong. 'Tis the C.
I hate that so much.
Good night, everybody.
I should just hit the stop streaming button. I'll be like, that's the best 5 minutes we ever did have.
We can't top that.
Well, we've done it. We've achieved comedy. Mwah! Good night, everybody.
We are Dunny with the funny.
I still have that saved as like the first tab of my browser. Because sometimes I tell a joke, no one gets it. So if it's my show, I stop everything. I want to set it to a button on my Stream Deck. And what it will do is it will mute everyone's audio. None of us can say anything while the video's playing. Internet hiccup right as you finish up. Good night, everyone.
That's perfect.
Oh, that's gold. What'd the alien say to the cat? What did the alien say to the cat?
Was it take us to your litter?
Ah! Yeah! Oh, I was just talking about how I save money yet upkeep professionalism by me picking up my Thanos gauntlet and saying, I'll do it myself.
I can pixelate snow, goddammit.
I might be doing a stream later on in the week where I go ahead and we redesign the channel together. And that way, if somebody goes, I think it's just, not as good as it wanted to. Ha-ha! Yu-Gi-Oh! Trap card! You helped me with it!
Oh, I see. You meant to redesign the channel together as in you and the chat. I thought you meant you and me so that you could use the trap card of if people are like, oh, I don't like you. You can be like, aha, it's Spaz's fault.
Oh, we could do that too, actually. I could do that for Tuesday. White Americans win the race to the moon. Oh, God. Great question. You know what's funny? Markiplier still hasn't caught up to us.
Nope.
It's been 2 weeks.
We got a good solid lead on him.
Moved your gears? Hey, Jessica, does this thing get rid of geases?
Geese. The plural of goose is just geese. Why do you have geese?
No, geas, like a curse, kinda.
Oh. Well then, sure. Probably.
Your finger hovers over the uncurse's control.
Doing the dread wiggle.
Ah, inside can actually feel a whoosh, a pop, and a little pain. Not like having your ears pierced. And indeed, there's a spurt of pus that follows the procedure, though not from where you think. The geas is gone. Good stuff.
We free you from our dreadful geese. Do as thou will, and as thou please.
The key jumps up to the roof of the dome and sticks there, shaking and keening. That's the sound keys make. Against the metal. The lights in the store whine, flicker, then cut out completely.
Dang it.
Wait it out. Only when the power is out does the key calm down, give up the most odious part of itself to the machine, and drop back down in your lap. Light returns to the store.
Fixed it. We had a spare light bulb under the cat.
The key's curse lingers in the machine. It is itself an arcane lock, to be solved only by a projection of consciousness. I'm a train feller. No, I'm this dude.
I have assembled everyone just as you asked, Detective. The victim's wife, and the 2 men who were present in the passenger car at the time. I confess the truth of this murder continues to elude me, but no doubt you are soon to enlighten us with your great powers of deduction and observation.
I inspect the body again.
No, that wouldn't be fair to the other passengers who haven't had a look yet.
I see.
But I will tell you again what I know. At 11:13 a.m., the professor dropped dead in his chair after sitting down with his wife for a cup of tea. At that time, Mrs. Ryukenshi and Mr. Andretti were the only other passengers present in this car. Mr. Perry returned later. The rest I leave to you to deduce, Detective.
I need a moment. Whee! Hold on. Hold on. Yeah, get the stanky leg. Get the stanky leg.
Well, shake some stank off it.
Niccolo Andretti, a businessman. The businessman Andretti adjusts his cufflinks.
I told you. I'd never even heard of this man. I know of Budgerworth College, of course, but it's an excellent institution. But I didn't know he was a professor there. Now, come on, let's not delay our journey further. I'm traveling with 19 suitcases of exotic rubber to make new and exciting wheels at the factory.
Detective mode. Use your close to see what you can deduce. Exotic rubber, eh? No doubt from the jungles of Almavadar, whose local brand of nicotine I smell on his collar. Of course, well, local rubber plants of Almavadar don't just yield material for bouncy tires, but an odorless poison, lethal when drunk in hot tea. But why would this man abet the murder of a stranger? I suspect the answer lies on the resume on the table, the name printed on it. Martin Perry. Yo! Yume! Yume-chan! The widow Ryokenshi dabs her eyes with a handkerchief, and embroidered with the words morning rags and wipes.
A moment's privacy, please, detective. I have nothing to do with my husband's death, and no reason to want him gone. He was a kind man, and not a rich one. Everything he made, he spent on the roulette tables. He owned over 700 of them. That's the largest collection in the world. We were traveling to Yorba Linda so the mayor could give my husband the key to the city. But that won't happen now.
Detective mode! You deduce you should make some observations. Sometimes the simplest answer is a correct one. She says she has no reason to wish her husband dead, but the chemical stain in her cuticles and fingerprints on the window above, which she opened to dispose of the murder weapon, tell the tale more truly. But the nose reveals even more. Observe the zigzag. Oh, shit. Fuck. I die for comedy. Bury me next to a clown. Observe a zigzag pattern of a medial cleft below the nostrils. It's called Petrie's philtrum, and it's a rare genetic condition she shares with Martin Perry, her son.
Bum, bum, bum.
Martin Perry, a youth! The young man is absentmindedly, but methodically, disassembling and reassembling a fountain pen.
It's as I said. Yes, the man was a professor of mine at Budgerworth College, and yes, he gave me a C and a D. That's no reason to kill a man, wouldn't you agree? Besides, at the time of his death, I was in the lavatory trying to figure out what all the bits and pieces do. The perfect alibi, wouldn't you agree?
Detective mode! Deductive observations wing about your mind. He's right. A mere C and D are no reason to kill one's professor. But is that the whole story? Observe how the boy tinkers with the fountain pen and the train in the lavatory. He fancies himself a mechanic, but he wouldn't get a foot in the door if that profession of his C and D stood for car dunce. Nobody would be able to hire him, unless the professor awarded those ignominious grades. There we go. Got it the third try. Grades died. In that event, every grade he ever gave would be voided, and this young man could take a plum job in car manufacture and start earning the big bucks.
I'm not certain that's how academia works.
Betraying coroner.
Yes, detective?
I've solved this murder.
It was never in doubt, detective. Now, tell us. Tell us all. What happened here?
That's all for now. I need more time. I've solved it. Tune in later. Alright, I gotta look for clues. Poison. Poison. Motive. Poisoned. By me. A giant dog.
Clifford the Big Red Murderer.
Please. Oh, Poison by Niccolo Andretti.
What? Cretino!
Please, all become clear. The victim was poisoned by Niccolo Andretti with exotic poison from the Alvadar rubber tree. To shut him up. To protect someone or something. To avoid Martin Perry's car duns grades, you can make power for Mr. Andretti.
Preposterous! I'd give that an A for ah ha ha. Careful now, don't be a fool. You are gifted with great power. Great powers of deduction and observation. Now come on, use them.
Alright, I'll tell the tale again. Poisoned. Probably by Yume. Alvadar. Bada bing. Young Martin Perry dreams of working on cars, and his fresh ideas excite Mr. Andretti. Runs a tire factory. But Master Perry's professor has effectively blacklisted him as a car dunce, unemployable. What to do? Kill the professor, of course. And void that odious grade. Here the plot becomes most wretched. Master Perry's mother, Yume Ryo Kenshi, marries Professor arranged for him to be present on the very same train as Master Perry, Mr. Andretti, who supplies an undetectable poison administered by Ms. Ryo Kenshi. Et voila! No more professor, no more car dunce. There's one thing our three conspirators not count on. Me.
I'm not ashamed. Any parent, sir, would do the same. As would any manager seeking new talent with interesting ideas about tires. If you call someone a car dunce, you are branding them for life, and you're responsible for anything that happens next. How awful. The three of them in it together. Tell you what, Detective, at the next stop, they can all get out and take the bus.
A sick business.
Quite so. But a wonderful feeling, I think, to be possessed of great gifts, great powers of deduction and observation, and to use them. Here's another. A gift, that is. Call it a reward.
A gift from a train corner in a dream, or in something.
Nice ring, isn't it? Look what rewards accrue to the powerful. Look how the world itself reveals itself at your touch.
I got a cursed item and a cursed item. This is great. The curse remains unresolved. Well, fuck. What?
Can we access our inventory? No?
You will encounter so many spiders. Poisoned.
Wait. What are you doing, Detective? You've already solved the case. You were given great power and you used it. Don't you remember? Don't you remember the ring? You're being foolish now.
I must take my leave. Let's see. Nah. Yeah. Yeah. I've solved this murder. Poison.
Was clobbered by you.
Yeah, clobbered by you with
a falling piano.
out of sick curiosity.
You're a fool. A fool. I gave you great powers of deduction and observation. I gave you the power to bend back the skin of the world and sniff up its insides. How dare you waste it? You really want to live without this power? You really want to live in the dark?
Sure.
You're a fool. I wouldn't sully that ring on the finger of a fool. Give it back now. You don't deserve it.
I curse you.
Well,
So, did that curse effectively try to bribe you into not destroying it? That's a little disconcerting. You look at the key that once harbored a shadowy magic. It shimmers in the light. Ooh, that's sick. You check your fingers, putting that terrible key on a chain has rendered it decorative. You check your fingers and pockets. No mysterious O-ring. You're reminded of the great figures of history wielded incredible power and chose to give it up. You can't think of anyone specifically, but the concept is interesting to consider. Who's someone famous who gave up great power?
he's not famous, but my dad never eats more than he needs to at a buffet. I don't remember where I read this, but there's a rumor that Anne Boleyn had access to a tank but chose not to use it. No need, she said. And you know who else had a tank? Walt Whitman.
Interesting.
Time to pick a fourth store.
Right.
First applicant is Bertram's Bakery. Bert's a buddy of mine from my restaurant days. Makes a good loaf. Second is Texas Instruments. Guy from Texas selling musical instruments, I suppose. The last applicant is La Table Enchanté. It's like a high-end kitchen store. Magical utensils and the like.
The fancy kitchen place.
Okay. I'll get them moved in and get the next storefront ready for applicants.
Thanks, Charles. You said Flemberg's tiny workbench up on your desk. Time to get to tiny work! You find a hook on one of the ceiling beams and hang up your new refrigerator. It's just fully stocked with terrible Gator Man beverages. The only reason this is the worst beverage you can imagine is that you can imagine the same beverage except warm. Hello, you awful little creature. Yes, very good. Your tiny tools are waiting for the big moment. Bring that moment about. Oh, I can just make shit now. Great!
Hot diggity.
Little tentacle fella. We don't know how this works.
Of course we do. Steam comes out of it.
A disconcerting dream. The day's October 20th, 1902. This diary is property of Margaret, age 9. Oliver's got to keep out under penalty of law. Dear diary, yesterday our dog Daisy died. Papa said it was bound to happen because she was older than me, which isn't old for a kid, but is really old for a dog. He said we'll get a new dog soon, but I was sad anyway. Some birthday. In school today, the teacher asked what we want to be when we grow up. I said I'll be God, because then I can make sure all the dogs live a long time and are always happy. Everyone laughed and said that jerk Billy Grizzly said a girl can't be God. So I said I'll be president instead because that's nearly as good. Said a girl can't be president either. Well, I'll show him. I'm gonna make all kinds of laws about being nice to dogs, and I'll make being a jerk illegal too. So Billy Grizzly goes to jail and can't eat nothing but bread and water forever. So there.
Suck it, Billy Grimsby.
Your desk covered in Ocean City paperwork. Poindexter, your insufferable bean counter. What is it, Terrence?
Madam Comptroller, I merely need your signature on the budget revisions. With this, the remainder of funds currently allocated to municipal services will be redirected to your shadow presidential campaign and your other projects.
That sounds a bit obvious.
Rest assured, I am only sparing you the details, which you have made quite clear to me that you find intolerably boring. Transactions will be meticulously obscured through shell corporations, cut-offs, offshore accounts, and the like.
Alright, good. You better not be skimming off more than the top I'm willing to ignore.
Certainly not, Madam Comptroller.
Sign things. It's time to record the announcement of your candidacy for Shadow President. One of your PR lackeys, carefully trained to be just unafraid of you enough to tell you what not to say in public. All right, attention peons.
Geez, don't call them peons, ma'am. And please try for a less totalitarian tone generally.
All right. So something like howdy, folks.
Too folksy, ma'am. This isn't Arkansas.
Okay, how about what's cooking, my pals?
Wow, no, much too casual. Nobody would buy it.
I hated saying it anyway. How about my fellow citizens? I, Margaret.
That's weird. The levels went all funny when you said your last name.
Don't worry about it. Hereby announce my candidacy for Shadow President. Vote for me or else.
Nope. Sorry, ma'am. No.
Ugh.
Start out by explaining who you are. Most of them probably don't pay much attention to local politics.
All right. In my role as Ocean City's comptroller, I've made it my mission to eliminate waste and graft in the city's finances. And I am proud to say I've been completely successful through my program of shutting down needlessly wasteful civic programs, thereby ensuring you know if you have time or energy to protest my actions.
They probably don't want to hear that, man.
I suppose not.
Also, that's more of a convenient side effect to your policies rather than their basic purpose.
Ah, that's a good point. Okay, thereby forcing you to live in desperate squalor like the rats you are?
Okay. Feel better?
Yeah, I was gonna get that out.
Swell. Let's get the real one now.
Right, thereby reserve your valuable taxpayer meat for the things that actually matter. Things like ultimate power.
I'll assume you mean for everyone.
Oh, yeah, no. No way.
Haha.
Okay. Things like mom, baseball, and apple pie.
That's pretty good, but if it isn't a cliche yet, it will be soon.
Okay, how about things like family, prosperity, and freedom?
Perfectly meaningless. Love it. Okay, then just call to action to top it all off, and we're done.
Ah, cool. Vote for me or
Smash
I'll
that
destroy
bell! Madam, come on.
Sorry. Vote for me and I'll pay you $100.
Super illegal, man.
Damn! Nuts! Vote for me is a vote for you.
Oh, that's great. Just perfect.
Good, is that all?
Yeah, we'll add the legal, this message, blah, 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 campaign for Shadow President stuff in post.
Great, I'm out of here. Ugh, time travel makes my guts itch. Time to grease the wheels. Mayor Burby, I presume?
Yes? Who are you?
I'm here to speak to you about the Crystal Dream Valley Dam project. I want to make the dam bigger, and much more powerful. Here are some revised plans.
Damn, this large would flood the valley and displace hundreds of people. And besides, the dam as planned will provide a perfectly adequate amount of power. Why would we need to make it bigger?
How about a handshake agreement?
What? I don't even know who you are. You want me to agree to this on the basis of a handshake?
Specifically, I'm offering you the chance to shake hands with his handle of this large briefcase filled with meat.
Oh, well now, yes, I think this new plan is quite viable.
Good. This desk was carved from a single block of tedium, the raw elemental form of boring work. There's a sheep in your office. What the hell? It turns out that a lot of the president's time is spent on ceremonial bullcrap that nobody actually cares about. Case in point, partying the Thanksgiving turkey. None of your aides know what a turkey looks like, apparently.
Bah!
Pardon the damn thing anyway. Your desk covered in policy documents, both benevolent and malign. There's a note here about going back in time, making the Crystal Dream Dam bigger. Gotta get on that eventually. Your ridiculous court wizard isn't taking the situation seriously. Give me a progress report of the SIT thing. Have you taken care of the problem yet?
Oh, it's so dreary and unfestive there, all that math and science. It isn't holly or jolly.
Screw your damn theme! Your entire job is dealing with magical issues. I don't have a do-gooding interloper messing around the library. There's too much at stake. Get it dealt with. I'm giving Crimbo's federal holiday status to the friggin' groundhog!
You wouldn't.
Go! Get out of my office! Some dumb jock kid you have to give a presidential fitness award to. Hey kid, how's it going?
Hi.
Brian, alright, by the power vested in me as a shadow president, here's an award for being able to climb a rope faster than most other kids. It was definitely important, and this is a great use of my time.
Thanks. Do I give a speech?
Whatever, I'm out of here. Hey, it's the guy what the robot killed, and then I killed him.
This
robot, I mean.
miserable beast. Yeah. President, strong, make rich.
Yes, I know, and yes, you don't have to remind me of the terms of our two-word agreement. You're keeping your people mean and hungry?
Yes. Warriors mean. Warriors hungry. Good fighter.
That's right. You're my ace in the hole, the stinking mud hole. If I need to use force, you better stay on top of things. If you want your make rich. Keep everyone worshipping at the Gator Shrine too, but for God's sake, don't mess with the stuff in the basement. If you screw anything up down there, I will turn you into wallets. Get me?
Gulp. I get.
Good. This hair's getting crazy.
It's just a mite eldritch.
Duty calls again. This useless oaf. More damn paperwork. How come nobody told me being president is all paperwork and talking to idiots?
Sorry, man, but the unwashed mess has got to be kept in line while we amass power.
Yeah, fine. I hereby sign this order declaring July 12th National Bread and Circuses Day. All it says is going to compliment a dinner roll and a free turn on the nearest suitable trapeze.
Ma'am, I ain't sure that.
Who cares? Let Coolidge deal with it. What's it even for, anyway? This is all beneath me. Wow. Nice star beard.
Ooh.
Hellstrom. What does he want? Alright, Hellstrom, let's hear your report.
Everything's fine and dandy, ma'am. I don't rightly understand what this shadow energy stuff is exactly, or why you want so gall-darn much of it, but converters are spraying it out and slicker than greased mice out of Gatling gun, with plenty of slag left over to press into those weird monsters you like.
Finally, some good news. So, you'll meet the project deadline?
Yep. Though we'll need to expand the oil drilling operation some more. You assign this permit so as we can expand into lots 210 through 240.
Sure, whatever. Wait, 210 through 240?
That a problem?
My family's farm is 223.
Ah. Well, ma'am, if you want your weird black juice, we gotta get the regular black juice out of the ground first.
Alright, fine. Sorry, Grandpa. Enough of this.
Diddly-doo, 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 diddly-doo.
What a day! Rub that crystal. Consider that orb. Yes. Yes. Beat its ass.
Beat he ass. We got a sickle from a signal. Wait. We got a signal from a sickle. You know, the farming tool thing. It's over in Gray County somewhere. Mostly nothing but farms there, but there's a store that's been open since forever. The owner's name is Jasper. He knows Murray. He'll probably help you out. Here's a map.
You got an item. Gray County placemat map. In lieu of a map, Jessica has given you a placemat from a restaurant in Gray County. This is a diner placemat.
It literally has a map of the county right in the middle of it.
Oh, I'm just impressed you found a way to give me an actual map while still also giving me a thing that isn't a map. Seriously, I'm impressed.
Oh, bitch, bitch, bitch.
You check if a message pad next to the phone. There's a note for you. Call Don T with a phone number. Let's call Don T with a phone number.
Hey, this is Benny One Tongue speaking.
What happened to Don Toblerone?
Sore throat. You rabbit?
That's me.
Okay, here's the deal. We left a bunch of stuff in your nightstand. There's some books we need cooked, some documents we need forged, and some evidence we need doctored. Once you're done with all that, dump them in the sewer grate outside the antique store, and the boys will handle it from there.
Got it. Nice idea, Benny. I mean that.
Sure thing.
Wow, yeah, he wasn't kidding. Uncooked mob books, pages and pages of raw financial data, unforged mob documents. These documents are printed on soft, unrefined paper. Undoctored mob evidence. It's bleeding ink. It needs medical attention immediately. Make me my drugs. Oh, yes. Oh, yes.
Give Pop his feel-good juice.
Give Daddy the medicine! We need more anarchist hardware. We can do that.
Form of Omniquill.
Give me my quill.
Oh, God.
Thank you! Father needs his explosives! Give Daddy the medicine. Up your ass, Oppenheimer.
No, I have become Death Destroyer of Worlds.
It's me now. I'll never forget. I'll never fucking forget Profate going. I hate you so much for what you've done to this fucking box.
I hate how well you handled this.
That's what it was. I hate you so much.
Ooh.
That's a new story.
Le table enchanté.
Forks, spoons, knives. Trokmuches. Hi, I'm Rabbit.
Ah, bonjour. My name is Antoine. If there is anything I can help you with, do not hesitate to ask.
Great, thanks. Are any of your kitchen implements magical?
Ah, I see you are a man of discerning tastes. For purposes of safety, I keep no stills magique in the rack behind me, but I will be happy to show them to you.
Yes. On a theoretical level, this utensil allows you to separate physical space from the ether that binds and defines it. In practical terms, it means you can swat a lot of bad guys all at once. Fucking sick! Eldritch Butter Knife for dark rituals and dark rise. There's not even anything magical about this. It's just a machine for releasing smells. has always bewildered you that the demand for spheres of melon is sufficient to warrant the existence of an entire category of utensil. Yeah, that is kind of fucked up, isn't it?
Yeah.
This magical utensil stirs the very currents of unconscious thought. It's really unpleasant. Did you know these things were originally invented not for cutting pizza, but for cutting wallpaper with pictures of pizza on it?
Fascinating.
The most intimidating utensil. This is the perfect utensil if you want some liquid, but you don't want it for very long. Oh yeah, here it is. Oh.
I believe the primary difference between ice cream scoop and a melon baller is the size. Melon ballers are teeny tiny fuckers.
Little tiny little things.
Almost perfectly sized for scooping out eyeballs.
Its purpose is sinister. Blue officer's sidearm. This is a standard issue Cold War's pistol. They're hard to find these days due to them all being made of cheap plastic.
Oh, we got another message.
Oh, we do. I'm just going through the stores real fast. Winking Skull cameo. It was uncredited, but it played the lascivious skeleton. Advanced pants. When these die, they'll be late bloomers.
No. Fuck.
Who knows? I'm too fucking cool. I'm cool now. You dial the number.
Hi, I'd like to order a pizza to go and no anchovies.
Sorry, I must have the wrong number. Wait, Rufus?
Oh, hi, Rabbit. Can you come to my lab? I've nearly finished my quantum communication device, but I need just a couple more things.
Alright, I'll swing by when I can.
Great, thanks. See you then.
Woo! Gonna go over... I think there's a place to make drugs here. Bonk. Beat its ass. Cheese!
Bask in my aroma.
Bask in the aroma. Yeah.
Taste the stank.
Fancy potions. Non-Newtonian liquid. Self-boiling solution. Come back to this. Scared the shit out of me for a minute. Alright.
Logistic, Red.
What the fuck was that thing?
That's the Edison coil.
Ah. More like the Dedison coil, right?
Fuck that guy.
Fuck you!
my in our one tabletop campaign, my artificer, complete science nerd, I named his insidious rival in his backstory Omas Tedison.
I love that. Let's see. Where's the thing that attacks everyone? I'm gonna make this thing fucking stupid. Unfortunately, the weapon you're currently using won't benefit from this. Oh, that's disappointing. One cigarette. Hold on. 16 teeth. New mouth starter. Just sell them, I guess. Ooh. Oh, Bezoar. Sterling silver from the bowels of a mountain, adorned with calcium from the bowels of a cow. Swamp eel headband.
We carry a lot of gross shit.
Oh, yeah, absolutely.
Oh, who could forget the coupon for free meat?
Who could forget you? My absolute companion. Okay. Does 4 physical damage for all enemies, but hold on.
I think it's already a wand. Yeah.
I like how the game's like, I know what you're trying to do now. Like the game's just like, No, rabbit. I know what you're trying to do, and I'm like, what am I trying to do?
None of that haberdashery.
What? I'm not doing anything.
Would I break the game? Yes.
Yeah, it doesn't even just yes. Yes, you would. Would I? Yes. Gives hot armor. Alright, on this one, just in case. Cold armor. Double ice. Woo, baby! Alright.
Oh, we got any new hobos we haven't greeted yet?
Oh, yeah, hold on a minute. There's an old gravestone here. Pepperidge Dolphin. What the heck? Pepperidge Dolphin died 150 years ago? Then, was that man in the boxcar a goo?
Hello again.
Ah!
Oh, did I startle you? Dreadfully sorry.
Pepperidge, you're alive!
Well, yes. Was that in question?
His gravestone says...
Ah, I see. No, this is my great-grandfather's. I was named after him. I decided to bring it with me as another souvenir, in addition to my family's padlock collection.
Well, that makes, sense. Sure. How's it going, Pepperidge?
Quite well. It's a very nice little community they've got here. Marvelous first step on my new path as a world traveler.
Nice. Hope that goes well for you.
I'm quite certain my travels will be completely free of danger or violent misfortune.
Well, let me ask you something. Do you know any hobo code?
I have learned some since my arrival, yes. Least I can do after the help you've given me. Here, I'll write it down.
He writes something down on a scrap of paper and hands it back to you. I really understand this one. He takes the paper, rotates about 30 degrees, and hands it back. Oh, I got it. Let me ask you something else. Want to buy this?
No, thank you.
Thank you. I got something else. I got nothing else to ask. Sorry about that.
That's quite all right. No need to apologize. Oh, there's a doctor.
Free doctor.
Yep.
An on-demand exothermic chemical reaction sealed in plastic? You gotta get this in your pants. Free doctor.
Hello again. Need anything surgeried? Surgified? Surgeonated?
Not just now, thanks. Can you spare some first aid supplies?
Sure, here you go. Use them in good health. Oh, wait, that would be wasteful. Wait until you're in bad health.
Thanks, Doc. It's funny that we have pure rock candy, and I'm just like, do you remember when we found this?
Nope.
Neither do I.
But evidently, it is our purpose in life to sell it.
The moist lands.
So I have a shadow milkshake. Ah, hello.
Oh, hi! I see you found this place.
Yes, thanks. Camp good. People nice.
Glad to hear it. By the way, my name's Rabbit.
Hello, Rabbit. Name Agamemnon.
You need any hobo code?
Yes, I share.
He teaches the symbols, mainly concerned with hunting and dentistry. It's Clyde Mossman. Hi, Clyde.
Hi, Rabbit, right? Thanks for pointing me to this place. It's pretty great. Everyone's real friendly, like.
Nice. Are you missing the solitude of a swamp?
Nope. Turns out that's less important to me than just being able to sit still and not do much. I've been helping out by growing herbs for the kitchen here.
You know any hobo code you can teach me?
Sure, I picked up a couple of signs. Here's the one for keep off the grass.
Thanks. We have a cryptid living with us now. It's Johnny, king of the hobos. So about those secret plans. Ah, well, shit. Buy this rock candy?
No, thank you. It would be improper for my subjects to see me sucking on a big lump of candy.
Suit yourself. Hey, you want to throw this into your thing and make booze out of it?
No thanks. Natural rock candy gives the moonshine a weird gravel flavor.
Ah, fancy. I'm gonna go to every hobo and be like, do you want the fish?
Nah, thanks. Stuff isn't good for much except looking through. I'll buy mostly anything else, though.
Wanna buy this?
Mm-hmm.
Ah. Wanna buy this? No.
No.
How about this? No. You wanna buy this? Okay. How about this? Hey, Walter.
Oh, hey. Thanks for telling me about this place. This is a fine little community.
Nice. Glad you're settling in.
Yep. Accustomed to the solitary life of a fisherman, but it's nice to have some folks to come home at the end of the day. And nobody's complaining about the smell.
She's complaining quietly. Well, good. Wanna buy this shit? Okay. Goddamn. Oh, we'll find someone. Where's McCabe?
No, thanks. Sugar gives me the jitters.
The jitters.
Oh, he got that jitterbug and fever.
He's got it bad. Do you know a guy named Greasy, Steve?
Sure, that's my brother. We don't really get along, though. What's that guy up to?
Working for the mob?
Figures.
Wait, your parents named you both Steve?
No, they named me Creamy and him Greasy.
You wanna buy this?
My last name is Steve. Wow, yeah. That'll go great with cream. How's 1,000 meat sound?
Surprisingly high, to be honest.
Okay, 500 then.
You guys can't. He shows the meat in your hand for you can protest. Son of a bitch.
Me and my stupid honest mouth.
God damn, my parents raising me, to be honest.
Have you watched any of the Last of Us show on HBO yet?
Which show on HBO?
The Last of Us.
No, I haven't watched that yet.
The first like 2 episodes are out. It's pretty good.
I didn't know it was on Netflix. I should watch that since it's on Netflix.
HBO. The Habbo. Yeah. Cute little scene where Sarah's taking the watch to get fixed. She's like, how much? The guy's like, $20. She's like, that's all? He's like, okay, 30 then.
I don't know what you want from me.
Yeah.
Perfume 20 now. Various fruits. Oh wait. I'm insane. Hold on a minute. Alright, hold on a minute. Melee officer. Hit him! Oh, that's just a flat 4 across the board. Oh, okay. Gesticulate! Space Wander. No. Bust up. Go back to Ocean City. Go this way. Wait a minute, no. Go this way. Go this way. Hey, how you doing? Baby and a Jeffers, in class celebration for arrested ejectees from Gatorman layers.
Our friend! Our friend! Come on, let us buy you a drink.
Sure. They saw a large crate on our table and deposited at your feet. Crate of milk. Oh. Huh.
Can't get my mind off milk lately.
Thanks. I'm glad you two found each other.
Well, and, you know, you've done more than rescue us. You gave Fabian and I the opportunity to meet. Yes, look at us. An artist and a writer. We've already made plans to collaborate.
Oh, and what?
A blimp! Yes, we've decided to build a blimp together.
Why?
The artist, my friend, he doesn't ask why. He asks why not.
Oh, that is a drum roll when I walk, by the way.
Yeah.
Why not?
Exactly. And that's what we said too. If you'll excuse us, we've got much to do. Never met a blimp that built itself. Another round, Fancy Dan, and more blueprint paper.
Alright, good luck, guys.
Get back, baby.
I am.
Here's your cut of the profits, baby.
Found this case of gin.
This'll gin up some more business for sure.
And milk.
Milk, huh? Well, what's good for the calf is good for the cocktail.
Alright. Give me that. And then... that. That. Fancy cocktail. Hot damn. Alright. Now I'm gonna go ahead and spit all over that, shadow spiders. Hello, shadow spiders. There he goes. Yep. I don't know if I have that book or not. Did I get that book before?
I don't recall. I know we determined that it is possible for him to sell you the same one twice, but
Let's find out. Ah. I already do have everything in this book. Well, I can sell it.
okay. Yeah.
Steam-powered pants! I've dug out everything out of these pants.
Magnificent. How high did you need for the next carnival games? Do you remember? Was it 10s across the board?
I think it was 10s across the board, yes.
Hmm. Oh, hello again.
What's that do with these extra fishman eggs?
Well, I can cook them for you. A pinch of lye and some muriatic acid, and they're totally edible.
I don't want to know how you do that. We just said the glistening eggs here with some chemicals. Fries over a Bunsenburner for you. Ever been to an ocean at low tide? Imagine frying that smell. You can't really scramble this kind of egg, but Rufus did do his best. Thanks. So what's this last errand?
Okay, so I need some way to connect an antenna and some other stuff to this Fishman Pearl. But a regular antenna won't work. I need one that's magical. I don't like saying magical, but we'll go with that for brevity's sake.
I'm with you so far.
What I need is an antenna, or at least a steel thing, 5 or 6 feet long that I can use as an antenna. It has to be from somewhere with a lot of local resident magic, or a place magical creatures live, somewhere like that.
Please tell me I have more to go on than that.
Yeah, don't worry. I know you're busy, so I did some research in advance. I know exactly the place.
Oh, thank God.
In Gray County, there's a weird little town full of weird little elf guys called Puckwudgies. Kind of like fairy tale brownies, except really mean. Here, I'll mark the location on your placemat.
We got Puckwudgie Village.
See if you can find an antenna or something antenna like there. When you come back, I'll tell you the next step.
Alright, I'm on it.
Oh God, we located the source of the Puckwudgies.
Oh no, these fucking bastards. Give me the paperclip.
Ooh-wee.
We going this way. Hat photography. Yes.
You and your steam pants.
I am so technical. 11 to all
11.
stats.
Ooh. Jeezy, Pete.
Oh no, it's perfectly doable. Check this shit out. It's at 11 to all stats, right?
Yeah.
I'm such a big fat genius. Hold on a minute. Check this shit out. Watch as I filter. Find this shit. Alright, so we do that, right?
Yeah.
Go back over here. We fix that.
Because it would bother us otherwise.
Oh, it would bother the piss out of me. It does bother me straight to roll by hell. I get drunk again. Uh-huh. I get a drink for thing that always knocks me on my ass no matter what I'm doing. It's weird, right? So, all the women in my family can handle tequila really well. All the men in my family, it's like knockout fuel. Wait a minute. Wait a minute. Easy! Muscle. Dried
Musical.
No. I need a potion. Yes. Wait. Wait. Wait.
Wait, what do the pants you have on now do? Oh, okay, never mind.
Alright, no, I do mysticality. Mercury eye drops. Ha ha!
Ivan! Look who's back. Kid, I am truly impressed. We hardly ever get anyone who can get all the way to level 5 of the game of skills. Are you ready for the next challenge?
Maybe?
You've got it in the bag. All you have to do is explain the Copenhagen interpretation of the probabilistic nature of quantum wave functions while climbing down a 10-foot greased rope ladder head first, and then sink a basketball free throw into this iron shot put. Ready?
Okay! You cradle the heavy iron shot in the crook of your arm as you lower yourself down the first rung of the rope ladder, carefully hooking your ankles around the rungs. Okay, so, quantum mechanics is basically a set of mathematical equations that can, be used to predict the result of experiment performed at the subatomic level, but it can't predict the outcome of definitively, only probabilistically giving a range of possible outcomes referred to as a rate function. In the act of actually performing the experiment, measuring the system in question, collapses the wave function down to a single result. Because, 1 second, swish, thunk. Because the act of measurement interacts with the system in a way that can't be ignored. Nearly there. One could say that, in a sense, all the potential outcomes existed simultaneously. Prior to the measurement, and the act of measurement is what causes a single outcome. You reach for ground in a handstand, unhook your ankles, and do a flip to right yourself.
Pretty basic explanation, but serviceable. That was an excellent throw. All right, you get the brass rings.
Brain coral ring. A ring carved from a chunk of endangered coral. It wasn't endangered at the time of the carving, but became endangered later as a result of how much simpler carving was done. An aerobic ring. Right now, this ring prevents oxidation in the medium vicinity. In the future, it would also prevent exercise. Neither of these is made of brass.
It's just an expression.
Hooray!
Oh man, I was hoping you'd come back. I'm not just saying that as a carny who wants people to pay 10 meat to play his game. Only 2 people have ever beaten our 6 challenge, and kid, I think you might be the 3rd.
What's the challenge?
Crack a short message encoded with a military-grade cipher while crushing a cinder block with your forehead and juggling these 3 live cobras.
Does it still count if I get bitten?
Strictly speaking, yes, but I don't recommend it.
Alright, so now we need to get 15 in every stat. Jesus Christ.
Adequate job of explaining Heisenberg's uncertainty principle there.
Thank you. I'm very powerful. Alright. Heartland of Darkness.
Oh, baby. Hey, Buck, over here.
A gun! No.
No, world, you put your hands up.
A magic gun. On second thought, no. Hold on a minute. Let's look for some of the weapons around here, because we might actually find a really good weapon that we can make even stupider. And wouldn't that be just the way?
Jeez. I ain't been out to this neck of the woods in a month of Sundays.
The farm country isn't a big destination hotspot for you? Shocking.
Believe you me, Buck. I got it. I got out of here as soon as the getting was good.
Wait, are you from Gray County?
Yeah, you better keep that lip zipped. I don't need it advertised that Molly Buttons came from a long line of Reubens and hayseeds. My house was down this back road. I'm gonna go have a look-see. Maybe my childhood pig sticker is still there.
Okay, go ahead. Yeah, you're saying this.
Yep. Looks like the old trap is still standing. Pop knew how to build them. What's good it ever did him, or anyone else.
That Trevor already hardly even looked around yet.
Stupid tire swing. Waste of a childhood. Pops' old oil burner has seen better days. Well, not heaps better. That'll learn it.
Your nightstand, just where you left it. This massive heap of garbage.
Ah, there she is. You've had other knives, but you'll never forget your first. Nothing left in there. Thinking how much of my life I spend in this shack, it really gets in my teeth.
Hee-ho, fellow frogs.
Oh, this is new. Shoot. That's better. What do we even have a barn for? I didn't raise any animals. Anything at all, really. Nothing good ever came out of this tin bastard. What's this? Huh. Addressed to me. Looks official. Trust the feds to send mail here instead of where I actually live. Cripes. What the? This is from the state pen where they got little Nancy on ice. As the only registered contact of inmate Nancy McGill, blah, blah. Pending final review, will be transferred to Bridgewater State Asylum for Insane Criminals. Oh, God, no. They can't send her to the Laughing Academy. That place will kill her. What's the postmark on this? A week ago. Okay, what with bureaucracy? I probably still got a day or two. Hold on, Nancy. I'll think of something. Gotta get the hell out of here and come up with an angle to help Nancy. Time's wasted.
Jeez.
Cheese it!
Hey, Molly, how was...
Buck, I got me a real tough slice here. I don't like asking for favors, but...
It's no trouble. After all, you've been helping me out with my weird nonsense. What's the problem?
I told you about my Sheba, right? Nancy McGill?
Maybe? I don't know.
She's doing time upstate because of a bank job that went south. But I got a letter saying they're moving her to a different cooler soon. Bridgewater.
Is that bad?
The Bridgewater State Asylum for Insane Criminals?
Oh, that does sound bad, but now that you say the entire name.
Nobody comes out of Bridgewater with their brains right. Sometimes they don't come out at all. They put people in Bridgewater and just forget about it. We gotta bust her out before the transfer. I'll never see her again. Nobody will.
Jeez, okay. How long do we have?
A couple of days, tops. As soon as I think of a plan, I'll let you know.
Okay. Wow. Who knew Ford even made a Model T limousine? Somebody is tied to the car to this hitching post, presumably as a joke. There's always time to fish. He didn't catch anything, but Suck Bloodman learned some tricks from the locals.
Wow.
Wow, that's really strong. This old man is fiddling intently with some kind of clockwork thingamajig.
Oh God, it's Sofa Cell.
He looks up at you with a squint of someone who isn't used to focusing on anything more than 6 inches away. Can I ask you something?
I don't get a lot of conversation practice, young man, but last I knew it was standard to lead off with an introduction.
Oh, sorry. My name's Rabbit.
Wendlin Laguti. What's your question?
Let me think. What's that you're working on?
Oh, just a little thing I've been keeping myself busy with.
What does it do?
Nothing, on account of it being broken. Typically, that's what makes such a thing interesting, but I need a replacement part, and there ain't much getting around that.
What kind of part?
Mainspring. Not usually a problem, but I need a counterclockwise one. Kind of rare.
Why not flip a regular one upside down?
Well, now, ain't you clever? See that flange there?
Yeah?
That's why.
Oh. It's always the flange. Always the flange. Maybe I can find you one?
Well, now, I ain't expecting much, but if you manage that, I would appreciate it.
Is there a clock parts store nearby?
I used to buy parts off a dollar maker named Gilmore, but that rat Hellstrom bought out his mortgage and foreclosed on him. Ran the fella off without even by your leave. At least I assume that's what happened. No idea where he went. House is still there, but it's real spooky now.
Spooky? What happened?
Well, nothing really. Just when there was a fella there acting like talking dolls are normal, they seem normal. When he ain't there, they don't. Anyway, it's down the road a spell if you feel like having a look-see. Remember, but I need the counterclockwise mainspring.
Okay. Oh, well, let's talk about that Hellstrom guy. Who's that Hellstrom guy you mentioned?
Ah, that fat cat oil baron what's been going around buying up every patch of dirt big enough to drill a well into. I didn't want to talk about him. He'll get his soon enough.
What's that mean?
Don't mean nothing. Just an old man talking old man crap.
I'll be seeing you.
Look, everyone, an old man's talking.
The old man is talking! Rusty old toolbox. Ooh, things. I like things. The bar is door from the inside. You only have to look elsewhere for your attack.
Ooh, things and stuff in this economy.
Oh, jeez. In 1928?
Yeah.
Long lashed eyes sparkly behind her spectacles. Her voice is a purr.
Hey there, sweet thing. I'm Iola. Iola Kamundi.
Nice to meet you. I'm Rabbit Junkins.
Care to do a lady a little favor, Rabbit?
What kind of favor are you looking for?
I'm desperately thirsty, but I need something specific. A glass of milk.
Milk?
Charming young man named Milkman Stan used to deliver the best milk in the county, but he's vanished mysteriously. Last anyone saw him, he was making delivery to the Drexel place. Could you find him for me? Pretty please.
Her eyelashes flutter. She makes puppy dog eyes at you. Yeah, sure. Happy to help.
I knew I could count on you. Here, let me give you directions.
The Drexel stead.
Bring back a glass of milk once you find him, okay, sweetheart?
Well, leave it to me. Oh, you got the brain goblins? Don't worry, kick your feet up. Relax. What are you talking about?
Oh, old friends and co-workers and so on. Xenia and I used to spend a lot of time reminiscing about them, but eventually it became clear we were just telling the same stories over and over. So we simplified it to just the names and made a little game of it. Whoever says Norman McCresson first wins.
Huh, okay. Why is that store locked?
Oh, this store caters to a very exclusive clientele, darling. We had to be friends with just the right people.
You one of them? She smiles coquettishly. Coquettishly.
Well, yeah, coquettishly. Well, one good turn deserves another, they say.
Oh, the writing. You wink at Iola, she winks back. See you around, Iola.
Ah, you saucy bitch.
This burly old lady looks like she could kick your ass despite her age and her eye patch. She looks you up and down with narrowed eyes and gives you a slight nod. A very exciting order for it to be immediately pummeled into the ground. Hi, I'm Rabbit.
Xenia Wakefield.
Oh! God! Nice to meet you, Xenia.
You look reasonably capable. Got time to run a quick errand?
What kind of errand are we talking about?
Farmer.
Yeah?
And Macmillan Kentucky borrowed something from me, and I'm going to need it soon, that's all. Go get it. Come back. Couldn't be simple.
My experience is that nothing is ever that simple.
Ha! Ain't that the truth? I don't expect any trouble, though.
Yeah, I'll do it.
Good!
Ah!
Here's directions to his place. Just tell him Xenia needs her paperweight back.
Just her old lady finger just points on the mat, makes a vine boom, just...
Yeah.
Okay.
You get my paperweight back for McMillican Cuddy yet? Whatever the fuck his name is.
It's a paperweight I'm looking for? Why'd you say it like that?
No reason.
Ah! How'd you get the eye patch?
Got it in a bar fight back in 17.
Wow, y'all sharing a bar fight? It's rough.
No!
Ah! Oh, God.
Beat up a guy who was wearing an eye patch and took it as a trophy. I wear it because it helps with my vertigo.
Oh! What? Okay. Who are all these people you two keep listing?
It's a game Iola and I play.
Ah.
We used to swap stories about people we know, but we've heard them so many times. Now we just say the names. First one to say Norman McCresson wins.
Oh, okay. Why is the store locked?
Security!
Ah! Oh, no, please, no! Oh. Oh, you said it's because of security. From what?
Nosy people.
Ah, see you later, Xenia. Jesus Christ. Bud's Burger Barn. Visit R30. Carry County location. Proud to serve red cola.
Ah, it's a red cola county. Oh, hey, Buck. There's a tourist spot not far from here. Real traditional old windmill. Wanna go have a look-see?
Doesn't seem like something to be into, Molly?
It ain't. If I go another minute in this place with nothing to look at but smoking oil wells, I'm gonna flip my lid.
Alright, we'll do that after we go to the Puckwudgie Village. Let's see. That obelisk business was strange, huh?
Yeah, that was a pretty kettle of fish, all right. What's the score, Buck?
Beats me. I went in a weird hole and everything went black and or ghostly.
Yeah, you were all see-through. It was screwy as a fruitcake.
It's really strange how quickly this industrialization happened. It wasn't like this at all a few years ago.
Yeah, it snowballed real fast. Elko spent some cabbage, sank in oil well, made more cabbage, bought more wells.
Why is cabbage sling for me? They don't really have anything in common. I mean, I guess they're both foods, broadly speaking. They'd be pretty desperate to...
It's slang, Buck. It ain't gotta make sense. What kind of baloney is that?
Now, you see, bologna. That'd be a great sling for meat.
Blech. Place stinks like an ashtray's ashtray.
Does that bother you? I thought all these fashionable girls, all the fashionable girls smoke these days. These days being 1928, in case you were aware.
I'm an iconoclast, Buck. Plus, I prefer my pearly whites to not be pearly yellows. Cripes, are we going to be riding this flat tire long? Being stuck out here in the sticks is strictly for the birds.
Because of her nest, or would you say this place is corny?
Jeepers creepers, Buck. What are we going to do with you?
I have no earthly idea. Jeez, what does Helco need this much oil for anyway? Just to make money? Money's nice. It's limited how much a person can usefully spend in a lifetime.
Spoken like someone who ain't rich enough to use their bank account to keep score against the other rich people.
Does the mob have any fingers in this oil company's pie? Do you know?
Nah. As far as I heard, Helco is on the up and up. Well, legally anyway. Ethically is a different kettle of fish.
A miniature firehouse. You hear some pudgewuzzies milling around inside.
And the fitpiv.
This Puckwudgie hospital is a place of healing and hurting. Miniature jewelry store. Looks like it's closed. Open it for business. The sign says Puckwudgie Village, established July 22nd, 1828. That's weirdly specific. A high-rise Puckwudgie apartment building. You could easily rile a few of them up if you banged on some windows. Well, you don't see any antennas on any of the buildings. This fire escape ladder has the basic qualities roof has asked for. You got an item, small steel ladder. You rent the ladder for fire escape. Have fun with that, you little jerks. Miniature fire escape ladder you stole for some miniature jerks. If you die in a miniature apartment fire, you'll shed a miniature tear.
Step 1, steal the fire escape. Step 2, light the joint on fire.
With a skylight, you can see Puckwudgie massage therapist hard at work. No! These barracks must be where the Puckwudgies keep their little army. Declare war. By the temperature and the architecture, you'd say this is an ice house. You peek inside the ice house. Well, big, plump, chilled grubs.
Huh. That's funny. I keep my little army in my little sleepy.
Oh, thank God I have this can of beer I bought. I knew I'd need it. Ah, don't tell that count.
Ah, ambrosia.
So sweet ambrosia.
In the words of our forefathers, let's drink until we can't feel feelings. Whoa!
That's a pretty sick move.
Jesus, that little fucker laid down a lot of bleed.
Yeah, I did.
On the other hand,
Let me just, There you go, Chief. Hey, little buddy. How many of these do I have, by the way? 7. I have 7 of these fucking things. Hot damn. What's up, you little shitheads? Whap!
bop.
Yeah, you little bastard. The Vistanian army is now lying down. Pukwudgie massage oil. A blend of fine oils, including mineral, olive, and used motor. Pukwudgie shank. A blade as nasty and short as the brute who fashioned it. Purple Pukwudgie hat. Wearing a purple triangle on your head is a signal to other people that you don't care whether or not your hat looks stupid. Feels good. The Pukwudgie army is now AWOL. Come here, you little bastards. Let's see. Here they go. You're all so weird!
You little fuck ass.
Little fucking shitters. How you doing?
Jesus of the cosmos. Obey me.
Behold! Enjoy this.
Dick.
Take that, you little bastards. Take that. And
A taste of your own foul brew. Also, get cheese punched.
get cheesed on. You fucking nerds. Pukwudgie poison vial. This tiny vial of poison would be a great prop if you wanted to put on a miniature version of Romeo and Juliet. Orange Pukwudgie hat. It's in a fashionable shape, but don't worry, it's also an embarrassing color. The parlor is now devoid of pleasure. Like, can I just... Yeah, okay, hold on.
Just explore it.
I could just win. Okay, there you go. Green Puckwudgie Shank. Wearing this, you can pretend to be a 20-foot tall Robin Hood, stealing entire fireplaces from the rich and using them to warm the poor. You punch a hole through the back wall of the store and take everything that fits you. I do not know what happened in Kingdom of Loathing that made it so the dude who made this series is like, look, I fucking hate these little fuckers. Everything you can do to them, perfectly reasonable.
Fee, fi, fo, fum. This is a stick up.
I have a gun. You wish I was done. Idiots. Look, if you aren't using up to 5 items a turn, are you truly winning?
Ooh, medicine bag.
This bag contains latest in Puckwudgie medical technology. From the smell of it, they seem to have recently discovered a lot of mental aid. Why is everyone a cheese wizard? Because I was given the option to pick a class, and I was like, cheese wizard sounds fucking hilarious. And then everybody voted for it.
Why wouldn't you be a cheese wizard? Look at him.
Cheesing around.
They got that funkified aroma. Weaponized cheese stank.
Take that. Bap! You're the fire chief now. Puckwudgie arson charm. In a list of 3 crimes, the 3rd crime's the arson. Hot.
Hey, what does it do? Set you on fire? Or
Equal
what
to your
now?
moxie. Equal to your,
Oh.
equal to your moxie.
Oh shit! Got someone on fire for like 10. That's not bad.
All right. Now we know what we needed to. Let's go ahead and go back to Rufus.
Is the apartment building just infinite grindy fights?
Yes. I think that's just if you just want to fight Puckwudgies forever.
Nice.
I found an antenna.
Hello again.
Well, I think that's more or less like an antenna.
Yeah, an actual antenna was probably too much to hope for, but this ought to do the trick pretty well. Thanks.
Is that all you needed?
Nope. See, I can't just solder this on the pearl because it's a pearl. Soldering doesn't work like that.
How about glue?
Yeah, that's what I'm thinking. But it has to be a glue with some pretty specific technical properties. Don't worry, I won't bore you with the specifications.
Thanks. You know me pretty well, huh?
You remind me of my brother in a couple of ways. Anyway, what do you know about the burbling ooze?
First time I went to college, I had a roommate who had to get penicillin shots for that.
No, I'm talking about a weird carpet out in Gray County.
Oh, never heard of it. Is this gonna be gross?
Yeah, sorry. Need a handful of slime from the ooze's core. It has to be a handful specifically, not e.g. a bucket. Let me mark it on your map. Placemat. Placemat.
I'm a wizard just loaded up to the nines of bombs.
You are, in fact, the evil midnight bomber. What bombs at midnight?
The wind blows an old sheet of paper in your face with a plap. Kind of nostalgic. You peel it off and read it. Izzy, I stashed the meat from the bank job under the old burn tree. Meet me there Tuesday to divvy it up. Don't tell Marv. I want to cut that dumb palooka out of a deal. You look around and discover you're standing next to an old lightning-blasted oak tree with a hole dug next to it. 3 skeletons laying around the hole with rusted pistols still clenched in their hands. In the hole, you find a big burlap sack with a symbol for meat stumps on the side. Nice.
Oh yeah, it's burbling, all right.
Oh, that is burbling. This ooze is pretty burbling. If you taunted it, you could probably get it to a taste. What is up with you? Weird, greasy energy. Explore its feelings. You explore Rock's feelings your mind. You explore its cracks and crevices with your fingers. Ooh, that's a lot of good shit. Thank you.
Who's gonna stop me?
Taunt the ooze. Crude oil golem. Oh, what is that? Oh, that's awful. Electrified shale. You took away my magic, you gross bastard. Don't worry, I still got a magic stick. Take that. You fucking asshole. There he goes.
Splorp.
There he goes. Extra virgin crude oil. It's a little disingenuous to describe illegal rotten plant matter as clean, but this is as clean as possible for such a thing to be. Electrified oil. The slime is millions of years old. It's still cracking with ancient volcanic lightning. You know what I mean, right? That cool red kind you see in pictures sometimes. That is sick. I want more of you. Yes, electrified knuckles.
Canuckless.
It's me, Captain Canuckless.
Oh yeah, it's everybody's favorite games. Sonic and Canuckless.
It's me, Sonic and Canuckless. Don't worry, just really putting the stink on here. Little wizard magic kicks your ass. Why don't you take 48 damage, loser? Oily wallet. This wallet smells like a refinery dripping with ooze. On the bright side, the leather is extremely supple. Oily doily. This doily has a hole in it, which allows you to wear it as one of those lace collar things that Supreme Court Justice, that Lady Supreme Court Justices will eventually wear. This is the Garage belt buckle. It says, I'm the kind of Joker that would buy a belt buckle as garish as this one. What are you? Oil man. I hate all of these creatures. I'm gonna do the noble thing and put him out of his misery. Don't mind me. I'm just gonna. There you go. We're just gonna. Fuck that thing, right? Okay. And you're dead. Alright. I'm gonna fight these things till I get another one of those things. A gushing petrogeode. I am so happy this game came out. And it came out of nowhere too, right? Like, it was just like I beat like West of Loathing, and then right after, like, Spaz was like, "You'll never believe what happened." It happened again. There we go. There's you. There we go. A gush stone. The little rock doesn't stop spewing oil unless you plug up the hole with something. That's sick. Wonder if there's anything else in here. Oh, more of these disgusting creatures. Oh, wait. There we go. And one more to draw on just to make sure. There we go. It froze for a second because I had to go ahead and check to see if anybody poked me on Discord real fast. God, I think your only thing is to suffer, so I'm just gonna put you over there. There we go. Get some ooze. Slowly. Partly due to the slime's viscosity, and partly so you don't make it angry. You wade out into the middle of the ooze, and you stick your hand down into it with a glorp sound. Your skin tingles, and it gets this faint sense of deja vu that you can't quite put a finger on. You pull your hand out, bearing a handful of stuff exactly like the rubbery, glistening black slime that collects in bathroom sink drains from bacteria feasting on soap scum, toothpaste spit, and decomposing hair. If you don't know the stuff I mean, consider yourself lucky. You can't tell if it's actually twitching or if that's just the nerves in your skin trying to get away. Ugh. There we go. There we go. Oilman Stetson. There we go. There are strange things worn in the fields of corn by the men who drill for oil. Oh, what the hell? One more of these things. Oh yeah, it does sleaze damage. It's not the best thing for you guys. Ooh. That's a cool item. There we go. Give me just a second. Alright, I think Spaz is still a little AFK. So let's go wander around a little bit.
Oh. No, I just forgot to unmute after the dog was barking.
Oh, okay. An indeterminate number of feral hogs captured a large farm here. Based on their appetites, they're eating cars, engines, and all. Won't be long before they move in to conquer anew. Trustful hogs. You've never met a hog you couldn't trust, and these feral boys are no exception. Even tried and inverted. The hog cops don't know what to do with them. We got our oil back.
Darn right.
Alright, Rufus, here's your gross shit. I got your ooze. Here's. Please take it. This is really unpleasant.
Sorry, but you need to keep that for the next part. This is the last thing, I promise.
Okay, what is it?
There's a strange well in Gray County. Like an old-fashioned wishing well. Except when you put something into it that starts with the letter H, it comes back changed.
Change? Change how?
Kind of demonic? Or at least magically on fire. Feel free to experiment with it if you want, but what I need is the altered version of a handful of ooze.
Okay.
You're also going to need some intense stench resistance to carry the stuff back here. It's going to smell really bad.
How much?
I don't know, about 8? 8 sounds about right.
I could probably swing 8.
Good luck. Don't get any in your mouth or eyes. Or anywhere, really.
Oh yeah, I got stench armor for days. Actually, that's not 12. Let's change that. Give me that. Give me that. You're getting a lot from this book. But maybe learning isn't the right word. Yeah, 51. 51 health. Fuck you. Carrion birds around an unidentifiable carcass. They scram to your approach, leaving the puzzle of bones behind. The head bones connect you to the... Yes, that is an owl skeleton. You recognize it from the owl skeleton museum you're attracted as a child. Anyway. Wow, is it hot here?
Heck.
Smoke pours off this nest of very hot ants. Head off in search of a G-hole? Sure. Oh, G's before it, so you want to go before... Motherfucker. Caution, do not throw anything that starts with H down this well. This fence isn't really accomplishing anything. You're not gonna let that sign tell you what to do, are you? Yeah, I'm fishing here.
I have only ever fished from keep off the grass areas.
You've caught something. You're not sure whose blood this was. I'm probably glad it was removed before it was boiled. Haunted duck. Oh, we could. The duck call is now both haunted and cursed. Oh, cool. I can uncurse it.
Jesus.
Hollowed gator tooth. Heavy boots. Hard candy. His Majesty's least favorite poems. You put the ooze in the bucket lower into the well. When you bring it back up, it's thicker, blacker, and burning angrily. And even if you're stench armor, you can tell that it is foul. Its water tar burns the fires of hell, which is different from normal fire in that it literally hates you rather than it's being coincidentally ouchy. It smells terrible. Fun fact, if your character's name starts with H, you can toss yourself in. Hefty, disposable, sharpened, sword-circling, electric prod wand. Fuck it. Smoldering, hefty, disposable, sharpened, short-circuiting, electric prod wand.
Jesus.
Hearty wheat tea. Liquid fire. It's a little glass vial filled with swirling flames. It'd make a pretty good bed warmer if you decided you didn't want to throw it at somebody instead. Handmade pet pill. Infernal medicine. They say that laughter is the best medicine, but screaming is a pretty close second. Heavy boots. Nothing happened. They're like, no, that's good. Handful of dirty water. Flamethist choker. It's more on fire than it was before. Having a necklace that is on fire is very convenient. You'd rather burn off your facial hair than shave. You lower the hollow tube in the well. When you pull it back up, it's twisted into a convenient gun form.
What?
This is one of those hollowed out gator teeth converted into a gun that shoots fire you've been hearing about. Hot rod. Hand washing gasoline. This is fire. You lower the terrible book into the well. It comes back more scorched, but also in more interesting form. A book of poems written by the romance poets after they are justifiably and appropriately consigned to the eternal fires of hell. Grants an upgradable skill, Cold Ridge's armor. Gives cold armor. Ooh, very nice. You hear somebody's talking about you. The gemstones in your earrings are on fire. Molten handsaw, a saw perpetually stuck in the process of melting. Well, that's sick. Where have you been? In hell.
Do tell. Go on. No, really.
No, for realsies. I brought back your incredibly infernal shit.
Give me infinite dark power or whatever.
Here's your fire glob. You notice that Rufus plugged his nose with what looks like cement.
Excellent. Once I refine this a little, it'll be the perfect magical glue to assemble my device with.
Is that all you need?
Sure is. I can't thank you enough for all your help. I don't know if this is going to work, but I definitely wouldn't have gotten this far without you.
Ah, I don't mention it, Rufus. See if we can uncurse a duck call. Haunted duck call. The machine gives one big sniff, and then you guess it's over. The curse haunted duck call is just a haunted duck call. If you want to get rid of a haunting, that's a different machine. The curse of a haunted duck call lingers in the machine. Hey, how you doing? More men. Lots more men. Armed men. Our men with swords. We're all marching out to war. The time has come.
What?
What? You examine your haunted duck call. It's still haunted, but it seems it was fused by the power of that mysterious duck that you quacked right out of the curse construct. Upgrade. The curse has been vanquished. Though you've gained no love for duck kind. Nice work, all. Welp! A vast fallow field. The wind blows, yet the mill stands still. No.
Here's your problem right here.
Ah, there's a problem. Oh. Go 50 paces west, huh? I am not counting how many paces this is. I am skating. I am cool. Maybe somebody just gotta wander around for it. Hold on. I'm over here now, Molly! Having fulfilled the conditions to overturn Will Hunter's curse, there's nothing further to be gained by the painting excess fences, except by certain aesthetic standards, a more beautiful world. Paint it! For the more beautiful world, paint it! But a nice, clean fence is its own reward. The clock has stopped, perhaps in solidarity with the windmill. Its hands at 6:07. According to the partially destroyed calendar, today is Burns Night, the annual celebration of the life and works of 18th century poet Robert Burns. Ah, no, on closer reading, it's just the calendar itself is burned.
Oh, God. Dumbest, funniest things I ever heard. There's a poem about haggis that they read on Burns Night, and there's a Burns Night being held in Germany somewhere,
Mm-hmm.
and they like sent the speech on, and it was translated into German. But because it's a famous English author, they're like, no, 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 we should do it in English. So they translated it back, and you know what happens when shit gets run through the translator too many times, and the line "Great sovereign of the puddin' race" became "Mighty Fuhrer of the sausage people."
Windmills. This windmill is set up to make flour, but hasn't done so for some time. Lumps of a last batch lie in the wooden base and gathering dust and a real stink. I rely on this ground flour isn't in here. It's too long. The hills ran. It's become a new home for bugs. Check out those bugs. A baker's dozen of long-snouted bugs burrow busily in and out of the flour. It seemed hard at work. How far gone must this flour be? For now, I've only attracted bugs, but for those bugs to have given themselves a project. Sniff the flour. Oh, but two flour fragrance is two notes, bad and worse. But you've let it in. Once a dank infected odor is at home in your nose, it commences to make all sorts of troubles. You need a good nasal wash for yourself, so a factory vampire. It's not good flour. Otherwise, you really shouldn't eat flour on its own. Eat it. You tear into a flour with your teeth. It explodes in your mouth. When you do, something hard and cold slides right down your throat. I don't say what it was. Maybe it's not what you want in your stomach, but it doesn't matter. It's in there now. Well, fine. Steady winds sweep through the empty mill. Its old wooden boards bending and bowing in reply. What's wrong with this windmill then? If there's enough wind around to make it spin. Something must be the matter here, but what? Some sort of gunked up main shaft, no doubt. Probably a solar problem. I'm an astronomy mind. Yeah, that's probably it.
What would academia do without you?
Perish. Someone's kicked the safe over and bashed his lock with a hammer. It's not a pretty sight, but the safe knew the risk when it took the job. You call it area science later with SIT. You know, of course, if a particle of flour spent in an enclosed space will explode if ignited. One space is more enclosed than a safe. Yes, I know more than that. Thank you for the 10 bits. Rabbit Junk's gonna be a mom. Quick, hit the Eldritch baby shower schedule. Set it on fire. Nice clean explosion. Honestly, university education is so important. Search for safe. A windmill safety bed report. Kept in safe for extra safety. Some meat and, strangely, a pair of shoes. They would take care about these boots and make them good for keeping windmills. That's just whose they were. Makes you walk like a windmill. Ah, the spinning arms. My National Flower Standard Committee report of Old Ham Mill, dated 1923. That's 5 years ago. The National Flower Standards Committee report is dry as flour and technical as cyber flour, but one paragraph catches your eye for the proliferation of exclamation marks. All sorts of problems. For one thing, it's illegal to make ham at a mill. Stick to flour, gents. In addition, these jokers are using a clock as a calendar and a calendar as a clock. This windmill's all mixed up. Okay. We Knew What the Horses Wanted by Howdy Waldwell. A People's History of the Skeleton Roads. The Immigrant Wife. What'd the banker say? A Union Daughter. Whoop! A pamphlet slipped out from between the books. With a proclamation for something called the National Flower Standard Committee. The Years of Hay and Mourning by Marnie Mornay. Early Farewell to the Fiddler by Marnie Mornay. Strange Sheets is one I saw. Nothing in this world is certain except for taxes and flour death. If a flower has gone bad, a quick sniff will tell the tale. 6 months bad, frosty smell. 12 months bad, musty smell. 24 months bad, very fusty and musty smell. Fetid smell, gamey smell. Absolute liquefaction. Always remember, better smelled than not smelled. Protecting our flour. Way up in the windmill, the wooden walls keep bowing and the wooden floors keep groaning, but there's something strange. The sounds are too regular, too precise. There's a pattern, you notice, and it's too deliberate to have occurred by chance. Tune in. The peculiar sweeps of the wind against the wood. The sounds it makes, those aren't noises. They're words.
Whoa. Oh, whoa. Oh, why?
Unmistakably a voice, but hollow and shaken. What are you?
Oh, good peddler. I am the living spirit of this old ham mill. Though you'd be surely forgiven for thinking I had no life left.
You are the windmill.
Oh, yes. And does this shock your sensibilities? Does this shock you very much?
No, I love it. I'm telling everybody I know.
Oh, a modernist. And what shocks the modernist, I wonder?
I don't know, a laser?
Oh, whoa.
What's wrong with you?
Oh, but I cannot bear to spin any longer. It has become unbearable to me.
Is it a solar problem? I'm an astrology minor.
Nay, thou stupid fuck. The wound cuts deeper than mechanics. I have been distraught from the moment I read the bad news.
What news?
Sirrah, I refer to the Pulitzer Board's cynical capitulation to award the prize for drama to Sidney Glout over the great Haldy Howl. This thoughtless piggery agitated me so thoroughly, I could not even read on to learn that smut merchant Marnie Mornay won for poetry.
Anything I can do?
Nay, when the arts are made a joke, so too is life and living.
I'm upset about the Pulitzers.
Oh,
You cut out there, Spaz. Oh god, did he crash? Oh no, guys, I think the windmill died.
yep.
There you are.
Am I back?
You're back.
What part did I cut out on?
Oh, you just owed and then you just vanished.
That just gone. Okay. Oh, but a world in which the arts are poorly valued is a bare desert. Sans life.
I meant more. Why does a windmill care about the Pulitzers?
Surely someone must. 'Tis why Troy fell to the barbarians, 'tis not? Too little appreciation of the arts. And do you think pious Aeneas heeded that lesson when founding greatest Rome? Exactly so. And we are doomed to repeat his mistake now that the Pulitzers have, in the depths of their perversion, recognized the monstrous Sidney Glout for drama.
When did this happen?
Sarah, when did what happen?
This whole episode about the Pulitzer Prize for drama.
I cannot possibly remember. The incident has irreversibly shocked my faculties.
I think I've already found evidence, so we can do that. Were you a bit of an old library or something like that? The walls rattle at your words.
Oh, negative inference.
What?
Talk of chopped and splintered wood. Talk of axes. How am I to take these violent suggestions if not as a threat?
I'm only trying to understand why you're so interested in literature.
Oh, well, I would beg you choose your words more carefully in the future. But if you are so curious, the answer to your bull in a china shop of a question is yes.
Thank you very much for the 100 bits, Mr. Insecure. I've heard of it tilting at windmills, but when's the last time a windmill became tilted? Yes, you used to be a library?
Oh, yes.
And that's why you're so into literature.
I got wrecked, as the kids say.
Okay, great, thanks.
Yes, you have the right of it. Pray go.
I Oh, hold on. Molly said it makes an exciting noise to smack yourself in the forehead.
Of course! Madeline's!
Madeline who? Madeline's what?
Maddie used to be an expert jailbreaker. She retired and went legit. Now she just runs a little shop where she sells cakes with files in them. Okay, she didn't exactly go legit. Anyway, I gotta go buy a cake for Nancy.
Okay, I'll wait here. Right, it's Frog. Thank you for the 10 bits. I think Don T would love living here. Molly gets a bashful of your face, sort of digs her toe into the dirt.
Actually, I borrow some meat.
How much?
Just a D stack.
1,000 meat for a cake of a file in it?
The full package isn't just one file. It's a file, a drill, a crowbar, lockpicks, weapons, maps. Plus, Madeline's cake recipe is really good.
Don't you have any money? I know you draw a mob salary.
I spent all my meat on fancy shoes and bullets. And fancy bullets.
Oh, jeez.
Come on, Rabbit, this is important. Nancy won't survive a transfer to Bridgewater. They'll break her. They'll pump her full of drugs and lock her in a padded closet without even a number on the door. And just leave her there. I'll never see her again, and she's the only one who cares about.
Okay, here.
Thanks, Buck. You're a real peach. I know I could count on you. I'll pay you back, I promise.
Yeah, go buy a cake for her, change my mind. Madeline's cake and file.
A little funny that Maddie's shop does so well, despite most people not needing to bust anybody out of the joint. Guess they just like the cake that much. They'll be able to eat around the file.
Madeline recognizes you if you enter. The two of you gossip about mob news and mutual acquaintances for a minute before you get down to the business order of Alcatraz Special. Normally, it takes a couple of days to get one of these up, but fortunately, Maddie had one ready to go. Turns out Lenny Knucklebones got parole, so his order was canceled at the last minute. You hand over Rabbit's meat and stagger out of a shop carrying the world's heaviest, most comprehensively tool-filled cake.
Yes.
Molly's muscle increases by 1.
Hitting on all sixes.
Away she goes.
Look at her go. Pat, pat, pat. All right.
Oh, hey, Molly. You get the cake?
Absolutely. See?
Good lord, that's huge.
It's heavy, too. But the sooner we deliver this, the better. I mean, that was true anyway.
So where's Nancy down?
Charlestown State Prison. I don't actually know how to get there from here. When you find it, don't forget to take me with you.
Right, got it.
Oh. Hang on. While we're here, check the newspaper office.
Yes, that's exactly what I was going to go ahead and do.
Yeah.
Always eat with the grain. With the biggest headline on that date is that the daring midnight theft of an entire model village from the Gray County Fair. That must be where the Puckwudgies got their buildings. A crime for the ages.
Little shits.
See, you don't feel bad for them. They're assholes. Little assholes. Search for results in the Pulitzer Prize. What date would you like to look up? Oh, Jesus. Better day. Actually, I don't have to do that.
We've got those files, and the thing said...
that's right. We have the...
And the thing said they used calendars for clocks and clocks for calendars. So it's some screwed up puzzle we got to work out.
Oh, Jesus. Exactly. I'll kill this puzzle. A burnt-out truck cabin or ditch looks an ideal spot, but you wake in the dirt, limbs stretched and tied by a bunch of nasty elven creatures. A trap! The elvish creatures are impressed by your show of strength. They proclaim you a new god, or they lose interest in the whole thing. Either way, they wander off. And don't come back now. I am their king.
Nope. Don't come back now, you hear?
For whom does the windmill spin? No, ask not. Ask not! Why? It is not necessary to ask for whom the windmill spins, because it's clearly spinning for no one. So why bother telling me not to ask? I ask not why you're told to ask. I just want to go on the windmill. Alright. 6, 07, 18. Okay. Wait. Oh, today is Burns night. Alright, well I gotta find out when Burns night is, I guess.
To Google.
Ah, you're already on it for me, thank you.
Yeah. When is it?
607.
25th of January.
Gotta get a pen and write more things down like a son of a bitch.
So that would be 1:25 either AM or PM. Well, AM, I guess, if we're assuming military time. And what was the clock on the wall?
607.
6:07.
Yeah.
So I guess 6:07 would be the date, and 1:25 would be the time.
Makes sense. What date would you like to look up? Fucking... Let's see. Ah! You find something interesting. These headlines grace the front page. Government Valley Roads program to involve 1,052,662 eat. Glock defeats Howell in Pulitzer punch-up. Sailing under a black flag, local principal returns from long voyage. The second article affirms the windmill told you. Sidney Glout was awarded the Pulitzer Prize for drama for his play Hummingbird Behave. Must have been meat. A dirt back road you're following branches off an even dirtier, backier road. An old wooden turn marker reads Papusaku, which is real exciting if you're into Dietrix. You shade your eyes with your hands in the way people do when trying to see a far distance, like you're pretending they have invisible binoculars or something. You can kind of make out a low pile of rubble that might be a completely destroyed house. Behind that, some kind of shed or something. Ah, damn it. We Knew What the Horses Wanted by Howdy Howell. Howdy Howell! If he won the Pulitzer, maybe this windmill would still be spinning. The Fishing Bridge by Sidney Glout. Glout! The author won the Pulitzer for drama, and in so doing sent this windmill into a tailspin where it no longer spins. Didn't the windmill call her a smut merchant? What would it have done if she won the Pulitzer?
Susan Saint sneeze.
Give me just a second here.
All right.
Trying to see if there's any way else we can write these numbers. Well, I think we did get the numbers we needed.
Yeah.
This one's weird.
Didn't. I don't know if there's even anything we're supposed to. That might just be all there is to the quest is getting the experience from getting the fucking newspaper clipping out of it, or we might have to fix the windmill. Oh yeah, that's true. Something to do with the smell. It did give you a number of months per smell. Maybe that's supposed to correspond with minutes.
Said it smelled it smelled fetid, so
Bad, and said it had like 2 layers, didn't it?
wait a minute. That article was. Wait a minute. It was talking about how there is a. It was talking about how there is a typo. So what was that date again? We'll find out.
The date we used the first time was 6/7.
Okay. Okay. I wonder. You find something interesting. Well, look at that. In the massive and unlikely error, the newspaper has run corrections for all 3 of the previous day's top headlines. Correction. Government Valley Roads program to evolve 152,662 meat. Yeah, they do this sometimes. They do erratas. Correction. Howe defeats Glout and Pulitzer punch-up. Correction. Standing under a white flag, local principal returns from long voyage. Check whether the editors regret the error. Yes, they do. Take the paper. Wait till the mill sees this.
Hot diggity damn.
Four little elven creatures circle you and step off the side of the road and start you in a slow dance. It's horrible, just awful, the way they move. You don't like it. You can't help but watch. It's hypnotic. You think you watch these things dance for the rest of your life. Keep watching it dance until you die. Shake off a spell. The other creatures are mysterious and mystical people, but at their heart, they're just a bunch of little tricksters. No different than the magician booked for his 7th birthday party. You deal with them the same way. Stop it! Chasten, the little creature shovel back to the hills. No more dancing, please.
Oh.
I'm saving a mill! There we go. I have great news about the Pulitzers.
Oh, what news, pray?
The Pulitzer Prize is an award named for newspaper publisher Joseph Pulitzer. Holy hell, not Sidney Glout won the Pulitzer for drama in 1925.
No, and you aggravate my last nerve with untruths. The prize went to Piggy Glout. I read it with my own eyes.
There's a correction. I read it in the newspaper.
I do not believe something I have not read myself, Sarah. Gutenberg and Caxton brought us the printing press for a reason.
I have the article with the correction. How a windmill is supposed to read a newspaper article is anyone's guess. You raise the clipboard above your head and wave it vaguely.
Howl for drama. Howdy Howl for drama? Can this be true? Oh, oh, but of course. Of course, never was there a Pulitzer board boneheaded enough to vote for Glout. Oh, I knew it. Oh, but this is joyous news. Howell had his Pulitzer, and so the world exhales. All is restored to order, everything once again in its proper house.
Do you think you have a strength now to be a windmill again? The wind picks up and shakes the walls. The motes of flowers spin in the air, gather and shriek upward to the ceiling. This is good.
Oh, and once again I taste the sunlight and the wind, and mine appetite is restored. I hunger for life anew, Sarah. And so I move. Sidney Glout may write free, but Galileo Galilei, e por si muove, and yet I move, yea, and forever I shall.
Me too. It's just nice to help out a windmill every now and again.
Ditto.
Sure to whatever that is. You just sound happy.
Glout, a Pulitzer winner. Jefferson Jost could not write a joke so fine. I wonder. I was so enraged by the Arrhenius headline that I could not read on. Might I see the rest of the article? The entire list of winners?
Sure. A sharp gust of wind yanks it clipped and clean from your grasp.
Ah, Ernest Hogg for editorial, yes. Clancy, yes, I thought as much. Howdy Howell, of course. Guthner for biography.
For the full board's rumble. Everything okay?
What's this? Mornay for poetry. Mornay cannot. I would rather a moray. I would rather a moray eel win that prize than that vulgarian coarsener of the tongue. You must understand, she uses no punctuation at all, except question marks. Question marks! And so many of them. They are everywhere, like spots dancing in the eyes.
Hey, remember Howdy How one? Keep your eyes on the prize. That prize specifically. Take your eyes off Marnie Mornay's prize.
A world in which Mornay has a Pulitzer for poetry? No! I cannot! I cannot bear it!
Please don't get excited. Hello? Still there? Oh well. Shot the last little bits of good flour. The wind will be making a new flour for some time, which will be a real problem for bugs in this batch when they run out of land to colonize.
Nice try, you windmill.
A shard of the windmill's blade splintered off in the shape of a sword. If you pull it out of the ground, he might as well become the king of his whole goddamn farm. How does he even look? I thought it might be excessive. Agreed. To wield this makeshift blade is to harness the wind itself. That's already the whole reason why we have wind in the first place. It monsters and ghouls. That's what it's for.
One of the dumbest fucking things I ever saw. It still made me laugh. Was this article headline about some scientific experiment about seeing like how far eels could survive on dry land. They had a little ramp going up out of the tank they were in. There was like a fish clamped to the end of it, something they would want to eat, and they managed to get up to the to the end of the ramp and get the fish and slide their way back down into the tank. And the headline was, "When an eel climbs a ramp to eat fish from a clamp, that's a moray." What was that?
Now go 50 paces north. Alright, so going west. I guess this is west to it. So...
Yep.
So that's north. So south.
Yep.
Okay, hold on. Okay. 50 paces north. Alright. Oh, it's there. 50 paces west. Previously buried cigar box. Nice. Little cache of buried hobo treasure. Lucky hobo nickel. The real treasure you found at the end. What a haul. Nice.
Damn.
A small lake of oil defiles the landscape. So is a guy taking a bath in it. As you draw closer, it's not a guy at all, but a man-shaped oil creature, stewing in his own juices. He's nude before an oversized Stetson. Well, you assume nude. Who knows what he's wearing downstairs? Maybe more Stetsons. Nice hat, he says. Raises his slick fist. Give it. Bath time's over, you fucking jerk.
Wow.
Good job. Oh yeah, that's right. This doesn't work on you. Hold on a minute. Hold on.
You and your stupid, amazing sleeves resistance. You sleazy cowboy, you.
You sleazy cowboy.
Bop.
That's that, oil man. That's that. Doesn't look great. Celestial mail says Drexel and faded black paint. There's nothing in there but some additional rust. Close it. Behind a locked car door, we need a wire coat hanger. Oh, you bastard.
Oh God, we're out of coat hangers. What do we do?
Find more coat hanger.
Seems logical.
This vaguely house-shaped thing that is very hard to look at. This maze is too thorny and weird for you to push through. Crows in this place must be absolutely terrifying if this crazy thing is necessary. Hi, can I help you? This radio appears missing a fuse. There's also a place to plug it in, but we're gonna ignore that for now. It's a cold one of those things. Pre-mix for your inconvenience. You lose an effect. I don't feel shitty anymore. A broken popcorn machine, in case you want any broken popcorn. These appliances range in quality from broken to trashed. Somebody must have thrown his fridge away because it was upside down. Ah, see, here's your problem. It's got too many coils in it. Something in there.
Pardon, don't mind me, friend. Just fishing in your stew before I introduce myself.
Single kernel of corn. It's small, but it's piping hot. Give me a minute. This is so stupid.
Hey there. I'm Cornelius. Pleased to meet you.
Hi, Cornelius. I'm Rabbit. What are you up to?
Corn is what I'm up to, friend. Up to my neck in it.
There's a lot of that around here, yeah.
Sure is. Let me tell you, I couldn't be happier. When you're a hobo, your food options are a bit scarce, you know? But you can do just about anything with corn. Muffins, fritters, bread, pudding, tamales, on the cobs, you name it.
Is your name really Cornelius?
That's right. I don't believe in destiny, but that's a pretty wild coincidence, isn't it?
Whew, I was afraid it's going to be a sort of routine where you hadn't noticed and have to explain it.
Nope. In fact, I think my name's probably the main reason Billy sent me here.
Who's Billy?
Oh, we don't talk about Billy.
But,
We don't talk about Billy.
okay. No, there's a big hobo camp set up near Ocean City. I got a nice meeting going. Be better than this cornfield for sure.
Thanks, but I like it here. Look at all this corn. Nah, I feel pretty good about my situation.
You know any hobo code you could teach me?
Matter of fact, I know several hobo code words.
Are they all
They are all corn related, yes.
He writes them down in a corn husk for you. Tempt him with magic. I get your legends leave all this corn behind, but the other hobos at camp could really benefit from it too.
Well, I can carry it all with me.
Well, you know, if I know some magic, I could probably set up a small specific use portal for you.
You mean a cornhole?
A cornhole, yeah.
Well, heck, let's do it.
You magic up a cornhole in the nearby field. You this packs a few years into a bindle for the road. Sweet. Probably squeeze through the corn here.
You cornhole and cheese wizard.
I am so fucking cool. Hi, you fucking slide against Christ.
Why does everybody say that?
Don't make me feel bad. Approach the scarecrow. He isn't any less freakish up close.
Oh God, we're mollyless.
A horrible scarecrow. Oh yeah, we're gonna have to get real limber to beat your ass. Real limber.
Yeah, there we go.
There you are.
Washakasha.
You won. You'd be a real hero of the crows if any had been around to see it. This broad-brimmed straw hat will prevent you from being afraid of anything that approaches you from above. Severed scarecrow's face, nightmare fuel, and a conveniently portable form factor.
Reduce all enemies' stats by 5. Damn.
Wow.
Alright. Before we get lost too deep in the corn maze, I might have to take off a few minutes. Early tonight, we got a roast getting ready to pull out the oven.
Ah, okay. Well, that's good for me. We'll continue the rest of our journeys tomorrow. Or, well, next week for you. But
Yes.
yes. All right. Well, that's going to be the end of our stream then. I want to thank you so much for being here. Thank you so much for all your love and support. Thank you so much for just being you, being a pretty rad guy. And I will see you guys soon. You have yourself a great one now.
Where are we taking the kids?
Where are we taking the kids? Let me see. Let me see who's on. Who is on? Oh, you know, it was a good time. Gaijin. Gaijin's a good time. He's playing. Ooh, he's playing. Is he playing Valkyria Chronicles? That's one of my favorite games.
I think we just finished that actually.
Yes. Yes.
Gujin.
Let's raid Gaijin.
All right, should we tell him we come from the cornhole?
We come from the cornhole. Yes. You ready for a wonderful time with that RPG, guys? It's one of my favorites. And you have yourself a great rest of your day. Goodbye!
Toodle pip.